Sayın Feridun Bayram'a teşekkür ediyoruz. Sevgili konuklarımız, şimdi ilk konuk konuşmamızı sizlere takdim etmek istiyorum. Telekomünikasyon, yapı ve endüstriyel çözümlerde yenilikçilik ve güvenlik başlığıyla konuşmasını yapmak üzere TKH Security Solutions Avrupa Satış Müdürü Sayın Marcel van Kersbergen'i sahneye davet ediyorum. Bu arada dileyen konuklarımız kulaklıklarını salon önünden alabilirler.
Thank you and good morning everyone. My presentation is going to be in English. I have seen that there are translation headsets, but I don't see so many of you with those headsets, so I assume most of you will understand my presentation. I hope so. I will try to speak slowly and hope that my English is okay for you. I'm representing the TKH Group, and the TKH Group is an international group of companies, all from the holding in Holland based. Let me explain you what TKH is all about. The letters T come from Twente, which is an area in the Netherlands, and the K stands for cable. That is the original core product of the TKH Group. And in the years after the Second World War, there was an enormous demand of cable, of infrastructure. And this Twentse Kabelfabriek, as it was called in Dutch, made a lot of money out of that. And they decided a few decades ago to invest this money in doing more than only supplying cable, but also the innovative technical solutions attached to those cables. So that's where the TKH Group was founded. To give you a little impression, it's a worldwide group, and the annual turnover of 2016 was 1.3 billion euros, but I've got the recent results of last year, this morning, and it has been risen with more than 10.7% to even 1.48 billion euros turnover worldwide. There's more than 5,500 employees in our group, and we are stock listed on the stock exchange in Amsterdam. So it's quite a respectable size of company. But the most interesting also for this presentation is that we are represented in Turkey by EFB Electronic, who is more or less our distribution, our value-added distributor, and the gold sponsor to this event. And we are especially focusing for this presentation on the Building Solution Group. And within this Building Solution, you see there on the screen, security systems. And that's what it's all about today. What I would like to tell you and inform you about is what propositions and what companies are in this group. The nice thing of this group is that TKH has decided to let all those companies be self-existing. It is not one big company. We are all more or less our own profit center. We need to make our own profits. We need to make our own budgets. We need to make our own targets. That means that all those companies you see here, they work together, but they are all of them responsible for their own results. And I will take you a little tour around all those companies and see what, in fact, through EFB, these solutions can mean for you and for your business. We're starting with the one called Flexposure. This is a company which makes security management systems. That means they are supervising all the technology, all the intelligence which is in a building or in a compound, and it's all bound together. So you see all the subsystems, whether it's audio, whether it's video, whether it's access control, whatever you can think of in ways of security, but also beyond security, like temperature and climate control. It's all managed in one big security management platform. And this platform has a dashboard kind of system that the managers, the responsible people for the operations, have exactly the info from all the subsystems on their desk. What you want, when you want it, when you need it. That is what the security management system of our TKH Group is doing. You see here a little bit the topology of the integration manager. It's a little bit in the technique side. And then you see that the whole system is built up for this security management. So every subsystem, and that doesn't mean, by the way, it needs to be TKH companies. It could be also fire systems from a totally different brand, and they are all attached together with the security management. The next one is VDG security. And VDG, what you see, by the way, is that all those companies are, of course, interactive together. So they can all work with let's say, other brands, but there are, of course, the plus is that all those all those companies in the TKH group, they are interfacing with each other. So the added value of using solutions from the group is getting bigger and bigger. The next one I present you is a video management system company, VDG Security, and they make a very, very open platform, IP-based video management system. And again, this can be connected to multi-brand cameras. It doesn't necessarily need to be TKH cameras. It is multi-brand, and also it can talk to other software outside only video management. So the whole system is a total concept of IP video management system. All of the companies in the TKH group, most of them, are also very good in making solutions, especially for the vertical markets. About 22% of the turnover is made in innovative projects and products. So we are constantly developing ourselves and constantly trying to make the most innovative projects. That means we want to help the market to have the security needs tailor-made, so custom-made solutions. The next one is Alphatronics. It's a company in Holland based also. Almost all of those companies are manufacturers and developers from the Netherlands. So is Alphatronics. They make burglar alarm systems. So they make alarm panels, totally concepts. And they are doing, let's say, those installations with multiple panels. So big compounds can be secured with those alarm intrusion detection systems. The next company I would like to tell you about is Park Assist. It's quite an innovative product, and it is more and more found in big parkings of, for example, airports, exhibition centers, and warehouses, shopping malls. And perhaps you have seen them so somewhere on the ceiling of a park house with those typical lights, green or different colors, and red for taken spaces, and green are open spaces. There are more colors for people with very big cars. And those complete intelligent systems also give you information of how to find your car, where to find it. There will be an app. If you have parked your car 2 weeks ago and you come back to the airport and you don't know exactly where your car is, you can easily find it with the app. So it's a smart solution in parking. The next member of the group I'd like to present to you is Comment. Comment is a high-level intercom system. That means all kind of speech systems, all kind of communications are attached. And again, also this product is totally attached with the security management system, with the video management system. So with this intercom, you have lip sync recording with your security cameras. So if at any time there is a request, then you can also hear back the audio, what is happening, and live with your video security cameras. So that's the intercom systems. So here you see a range of products within this intercom system group, and all the kind of different solutions they have on audio and on voice. We're moving up quite fast. So the next one is Secura. Secura is one of the members in the group that has special solutions on turnkey camera systems. That means they design and supply complete CCTV systems and networks. So the whole package of cameras, whether it's explosion-proof, whether it's stainless steel, special software, for example, for tunnels, like we have also in Istanbul, the Bosporus bridge and tunnel area, is totally secured with those cameras, the video management system, special software to detect if cargo has fallen off a truck, or if trucks are going in a tunnel which are not allowed there because they carry dangerous goods in their truck. So also very special algorithms is part of the solution of the Secura group. So, and they also have special solutions, like all of us, for the verticals. So here you see a range of surveillance cameras, network equipment, video encoders, whatever there is. It's too much time to go deeper into this, of course, but you can get, of course, more information about this on the stand of EFB. So we are finally finishing the circle, and the last company is Key Processor. They make high advanced systems for access control. So you see the security management system. Sometimes there are installations that don't require a high-level security management system. And then also Key Processor contains also a security management level of controlling. So if it is a system which is not, where it's not necessary to have the big security management, it can also be integrated in the access control system. And again, like I told you with all the other companies, there's integration with the video management, there's integration with the burglar alarm systems and with the intercom. Okay, so much about the companies. You see then that access control has also several different products and product lines. I don't want to get too deep into this because I would like to stick to some general information. Some project references. We'd like to tell you what have those companies done. There are projects where all of us have worked together. And there are projects where some of the companies of TKH have worked together. I am listing here some projects that we have done where at least 2 or 3 of those companies of the group have achieved this project together. The biggest one we have done with all of us is the International Criminal Court in Den Haag in Holland. That has been, let's say, a huge effort because this is let's say, one of the most high secured buildings in Europe. And I will tell you a little bit more about this project in detail in the next slides. Eurojust is also a courthouse, a European courthouse in Holland. There is a big mall, a 360 mall in Kuwait, where there are about 800 cameras, a complete access system, intercom, all in one big shopping mall. We have done a lot of parkings at airports, at exhibition centers with several companies. In Poland, for example, I just took a handful of references for you. In Poland, we are doing, for example, a big project with a few of our companies, securing all the GSM, all the mobile phone masts, which are alongside the rail of the Polish railway. In Turkey, in Istanbul, we have done a very interesting project with the tunnels and the bridges, which are totally secured with Secura cameras, the VDG software. There is also very special algorithms to check for cargo, to check for speed, to check for loads that have fallen off the cars or the trucks. So this is a very special project done in Turkey. By the way, there are some more Turkish references, but I will show them later to you. Just an example of this International Criminal Court. This is a project which has been done between, let's say, 2014, it was the tender, and let's say the final acceptance of the customer was in 2016. And to give you just a short overview of what is in a project such as this, there are, for example, let's say, even over 500 cameras in this object. There are different kind of readers, even about 750 card readers only in this building. There's a huge fire system there. There is, of course, the security management is integrated. And just those numbers give you a small idea of how complex a project like this is, which have been done by the TKH group. Some different kind of references for your own information. There are the retail high-risk objects. For example, also in your country, 112 alarm stations are secured by through EFB with TKH solutions. Diyarbakır prison in Turkey. You see, of course, for yourself some references. If you would like to know more about it, of course, feel free to drop by at the stand of EFB and get more in detail if you want to know a little bit more about those specific solutions. So, but we can show many more, but of course, time is not endless for the speech. One last thing I would like to show you, where to buy or how are we distributing our products. We have a network of TKH companies throughout Europe and also throughout the world. I would like to concentrate on our European sales channel. And then you can see that in most parts of Europe, we have our own TKH value-added distributor. And we are very happy to work with EFB in Turkey. They were for a long time already working with TKH for the cable, our cable products. But over the years, they have specialized themselves, and they can support all of the companies you have seen in the circle. All of the manufacturers are represented by EFB in Turkey. And I can tell from my own experience that they are doing a great job. They have the good technicians to engineer our projects. And the nice thing is, EFB can always rely on the organizations of TKH behind them. So if it's a huge project and they need support from one of the companies you have seen, they will always get this support, and they will always have a team with them to attack, in fact, each project of each size. So that's our sales channel. This more or less concludes my presentation. And if there are any questions, I don't think this is at this moment the time to do this, because we have a tight schedule to follow. But if there are any more questions you would like the EFB team or myself to answer, we would be glad, of course, to see you at the booth here at the exhibition, and hope to serve you with the right answers. I hope this presentation was okay for you. I thank you very much, and I wish you a very good exhibition. Oh, what am I getting? Thank you very much. Let's do it like this, of course.